Hello, welcome to Super Easy Physics and Mathematics. Today we are going to look at the solution to General Mathematics, Paper 2, 2023. Question 4. Solve and explain by Orisheje Matthew. So this question 4 is a question of geometry as shown here. What we are interested in solving, we are to find RQP, we are to find here, and also find SPQ. So we are to find these 2 points. So based on that information, so let's see how we can calculate the 2 angles that are needed. So question A, to find RQP. So RQP, in order to find that, this is where we are looking for. But for us to find, based on the information given to us, this point here, this is the center of the circle. That is the center of the circle. And based on that information, the angle at center is 80 degrees. And then we can now find this is a radius and this is a radius. So the radius are equal. So triangle ROKS forms an isosceles triangle. So we are given part of the angle here. So once we can get this point, we'll be able to calculate. So we need to find this angle here, and we can get this angle from triangle ROKX, and then use cyclic quadrilateral. So this angle at this point, that is this angle plus this yellow angle highlighted, which we are looking for, we sum up to 180 degrees. So in order to find that, so let's look at triangle ROKX. So since both radii are equal, we can mark it as the equal side of isosceles triangle. So if they are equal, that means the base angle are equal. So we can, let's call the base angle X. So S plus 80, sum of angle in a triangle, we give 180 degrees. So solving for X, so 2S is equal to 100, and then S is equal to 50 degrees. So with that, if S is 50 degrees, so what is angle RSP? Angle RSP is equal to S plus 41 degrees, which is equal to 91 degrees, because S is 50 degrees. So having known that, so we know the angle RXP. So we can now use cyclic quadrilateral. Angle RQP plus RSP equals to 180 degrees. So let's use that information. Therefore, make RQP, which is the angle we are looking for, subject of formula. So it's equal to 180 degrees, take away 91 degrees. That gives angle RQP 89 degrees. So this is the A part of the question. Now let's go to the B part of the question. So this is the question B, question 4B. Now to get this question, we already know here as 50 degrees and here is 50 degrees. So let's construct this point here, because what we are looking for this angle. And then this angle and this angle are cyclic quadrilateral, so they add up to 180 degrees. So let's carry out a construction. So this is the angle we are looking for, marked as the green. So let's construct this point. So this point and this point, they are equal. Okay, so if they are equal, That means if here is 50 degree, then here is also 50 degree. Okay, so the radius of a circle, so if here is 50 degree and here is 50 degree, that means angle QRX, so angle SRQ is equal to 100 degree. So having known that, then we can now say angle SRQ plus angle QPS equals to 180 degrees, cyclic quadrilateral. So if we do that, we can now make the angle we are looking for, which is SPQ. SPQ equals to 180 degree, take away angle SRQ. That gives 80 degree. So this question is solved. Subscribe to Super Easy Physics and Maths.